one of the things I really wanted to explore was how the pandemic has affected the people right next to me in my community. You know, my best friends, the people I talk to every day, I know what they're doing, but I don't know how they're really doing. So I wanted to sort of look at how this has affected their personal life, their life at home, and their social life, how it's affected their school, because that's very important where we are at in life. And I want to really look at how they're doing in their personal walk with the Lord, because their walk of faith is incredibly important. Thanks for sitting down with me. I really appreciate that. Taking time out of your day to do it. My first question I wanted to ask is, how has this pandemic affected your day-to-day, normal life?
So day to day, I used to basically have classes for a few hours every day, and then do schoolwork for a few hours, and whatever else I had in the evenings. And now I just pretty much wake up. Sometimes I have a Zoom class, otherwise I'll just work on schoolwork for a few hours. And I'll usually get to hang out with my family for a good bit too.
I've just been out of a complete lack of schedule more recently. I sleep during the day for the most part because I can't fall asleep at night. And it's just been a really weird time to be able to function around because I don't have anything really planned to go anywhere to do things. So that lack of structure has really shaped my life differently than normally, because on a weekly basis, for normal life, I will be going from meeting to work to my internship to just school and class. So I'm always working on a schedule and busy with something, whereas right now it's just no schedule at all and just chaos.
How, or can you give more detail on how your school and academic life has sort of changed since the pandemic hit?
Yeah, so being an ed major, it's been a difficult adjustment because I was supposed to have a lot of field experience this semester, and that's obviously been cut short. So a lot of it has been made virtual, which has been difficult, but mainly just my classes have stuck to a few hours of Zoom each day, and just turning everything else online.
Motivation has been a bit hard for me, seeing as there is just no peers around you to continue to motivate you to continue and things like that, which has made it academically really hard for me.
How exactly has the pandemic affected your faith and your walk with the Lord?
It has been actually really good. So at my church, we do this thing where we choose a word of the year, and my word of the year coincidentally has been rest, which has been really great, seeing as this is the perfect opportunity which we can find rest in. So I've been able to just rest in God's presence and be able to just study my Bible more and do more reading plans and things like that, just because I haven't been doing that as constantly and as much as I want to, just because I'm generally just going from one thing to another thing and always worried about what's going to be the next thing, or half falling asleep when I'm doing things, which I know I should make it a more priority in my life. But this time has definitely opened my eyes as to how it can be done, and I've just really enjoyed spending time in the Word.
In the beginning, it was kind of hard to adjust just because I was in church about 3 times a week and surrounded by a Christian community. So the first few weeks were kind of hard for me, but since I've kind of gotten into that routine, it's been a lot better, and I feel like I've had much more individual and personal time with God. So I feel like in a lot of ways it's actually deepened